Welcome to the Every24 podcast. You got 24 hours in the day, and it depends what you do with yours. Now, for this intro that you will be seeing soon, we shot this in Philly.
Philadelphia, PA. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in Philly, by the way, for sure.
And a special shout out to Wes, the director of the video.
Yes, shout out to Wes. Shout out to Wes Mahone. Wes shot the video for us. And actually, it started raining.
It did start raining.
And it was windy that day too. It was cold outside.
It was cold. Pretty cold. We had coats on and stuff, so you'll see that in the video, obviously.
Yeah.
Everything was really shot in one take. One take Tony over here.
No, sir. No, it was not one take Tony.
Yes, it was.
No, it was like 50 take flop.
No, it wasn't.
Like the guy didn't remember his lines. He didn't. I had to keep telling him his lines over and over again. Hey man, you gotta remember to say this. You gotta remember to say that.
Not true.
He's going through the lines. We had to do voiceovers. We had to do. This is all for like a 30-second clip.
This is not true.
All for a 30-second clip. It took us at least. Honestly, we were up there for me about 3 or 4 hours just trying to get 30 seconds of footage because you kept messing up.
I wasn't messing up. I'm trying to tell you to come in one take.
And also it was cold outside. So we're shooting. We got the lights out. It's cold outside. This guy can't get his lines right. And then eventually we got through it and we got done. Thanks to Wes and myself for writing the lines.
Did not do that.
And also the concept of the intro, which you will see in a few seconds, was very loosely based on the Jay-Z Fabulous When the Money Goes sort of concept. So that's what this is loosely based on. We took, we were inspired by the beginning of that video, and that's why we shot the intro like we did. So, and eventually, hey, we may or may not change it. We want to know what you guys think about the intro. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and cue the intro. Thank you. So, you good?
Yeah, I'm straight, Just this little podcast or whatever.
All right, okay.
Trying to knock out this episode?
Say less. Let's do it.
How y'all feel about that intro? Let me know down below in the comments. Now, today's topic. Did he do it? We don't know.
Did he do it? Well, first of all, you didn't welcome everybody back, but I welcome back everybody.
I did welcome
That's
everybody.
okay if you didn't. That's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to obviously pick up the slack whenever you drop the ball. So that's.
I didn't drop the ball.
Okay. You always drop the ball. Well, I guess you don't drop the ball. Whatever. Pause. I don't know. It just sounded weird. I didn't really like the way that was going. Listen, Diddy do it, Diddy Brown. With too much Diddy talk with sports.
Yeah, it's a lot of Diddy talk going around.
A lot of Diddy sports talk. A lot of that happening right now. A lot of Diddy, Bron. Was LeBron at a Diddy party?
That's a great question. Well, from his Instagram live video, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe a couple months, maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't exactly know. He said, and I quote, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." Now, at the time of this being live, we didn't know what was going on in those Diddy parties. Like, these allegations weren't sent out to the media or Instagram or none of that. But now that Diddy has been doing some suspect things,
hey, listen.
That's
listen.
Pretty.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, great. I just wanted to check with that. If you were LeBron, would you be at a Diddy party? You sure? You're LeBron James, multi-million-dollar player. Diddy, billionaire, famous. 100%. You got to hang out with some A-list people. You got to hang out with the A-list.
100% not going.
Okay, you're not just a normal person. You're hanging out with A-list celebrities. Diddy calls you. KJ, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Diddy? Right? You're like, hey, Diddler. I don't know what you call him. What do you call him? Diddler, Diddy?
I don't know, because I've never seen Diddy before in my life.
Huh? I don't know. We got to play the pause game here because you're going to probably be saying a lot of weird stuff. So I got to do the hey, calm down type of deal.
It's
But
not
listen,
true.
Diddy calls you
Not
and
true at
says,
all.
Kevin, KJ,
Never in life.
hey man,
See me out the door.
listen, I don't even know why I'm talking like that. That's ridiculous. Listen, he calls you and says, hey, KJ, I want you to come through the Diddy party.
Spell on backwards.
It's
I'm not going.
I'm not even done what I was saying. He calls you and says,
Anything
hey
that
man,
involves Diddy,
I
I don't
need
wanna
you
do.
at the Diddy
Nothing
party. I need you there. You're a big time basketball player. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of things happening.
Not going.
A big bed, 50-foot bed,
Nope.
right? You
Pause.
know, we just need you to come show your face and you
Nope.
can leave.
Nope. Not going. Call me 50 Cent. If you know, you know. Not going.
So you're not going to the Diddy. You're not going to sleep on the 50-foot bed
Nope.
with Diddy and the rest of the gang.
Nope.
With Meek Mills and Diddy and
Nope.
you don't want to. You ever see that picture?
haven't.
With the picture with them all on the bed and everybody spread
Nope.
eagle on the bed. I don't know how
Pause.
they were. Yeah, I don't know how they were on the bed, but I seen the picture. I wasn't there, obviously.
I don't know, man. You're talking like you have been there.
No. First of all, I haven't. Okay, I'm not even. I don't know any of those guys. And I wouldn't want to know them at this point. Maybe you were there. Maybe
I
you
wasn't there.
got invited
I wasn't
to
even
shoot
born.
basketball.
I
Maybe
wasn't
you got
born.
invited to shoot hoops with no shirtless in the back with Diddy. I don't know.
Nope. I wasn't there.
Shirtless in the back with
I
Diddy?
don't know anything
Shirtless
about
in the
a
back
Diddy
with Diddy?
party. I've never experienced a Diddy party. Never been to a Diddy party. Nor have I been to parties in general. I'm not really a party kind of guy.
Listen, let me ask you this question then. Do you think Bronny has been to a Diddy party?
I doubt it very much. Bronny,
I hope not. I hope
Bronny doesn't
Bronny-
seem like a very
Listen,
party-ish
I
kind of
really
guy.
hope Bronny never been to a Diddy party. That's all I'm
I
saying.
don't think he was of age to be at a Diddy party.
I don't know if Bronny been to a Diddy party or not. Anyway, enough of Diddy. Did he do it? Diddy didn't do it. What I do know is
We don't know.
if you did go to a Diddy party, you probably signed an NDA, a Diddy doc. I don't know if that's a
I don't
Paul,
know.
that's a Paul's
You
moment,
tell
but
me.
I didn't sign a Diddy doc.
I didn't either. I don't even know what that is.
A Diddler doc.
I don't know what that is.
A Diddy
Not
doo-doo Diddler doc
Nope,
is
not
what
me.
the title of it was.
Mm-mm.
I thought I might have seen your John Hancock Pauls on there.
Nah, not
You
me.
signed the Diddy doc.
I don't think I did.
Okay, maybe you didn't. Enough of Diddy. Let's hop into this episode. I'm sorry. What's the word?
All right, next topic.
Digressed. I think that's the word.
Okay.
We got to get to the next topic.
Next
enough
topic.
of Diddy. I mean, Diddy's interesting, but enough of Diddy.
Not really.
Well, that's what's in the news right now.
It's not. It's more so important news that we must disclose to the public.
Yeah, we got to let you guys know that, right? We wouldn't do our job we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't at least discuss a little bit of that. We don't want to touch on that too much.
Yeah.
Especially because
Jokes here and there.
Yeah, especially because we would want your name to come out in the press. KJ was at the Diddy party, so that's weird. Anyway, all right, good stuff, man. I like it. I like where you're going with this. All right, let's get right into what we actually came here to discuss today.
Yep.
What is that? Tell me what that is.
Next topic we have here: NBA Suns. And you see, we got LeBron on the screen right here.
Yes.
The most recent of NBA Suns to be in the NBA, Bronny James. It's a very big accomplishment for their family. It's great to see Bronny grow up to be the young man he is today, playing with his father.
Yeah.
They just had a preseason game. LeBron and Bronny on the same court at the same time. It's pretty historical, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure. Listen, let's hop into some Bronny. Well, let's hop into some Bronny information, right? How tall do you think Bronny is?
Bronny, I would say, is around 6'2".
Do you think that's a strong 6'2"? Because you know how sometimes they publish heights. Hey, this guy's 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", and then you see him and you're like, dude, you're just as tall as me, or you're sometimes shorter, right? You're 6'2", not 6'4",
Yeah.
right? When I see Bronny on the court playing amongst the other NBA players, I've seen him play in the G League. I've seen him stand next to some, really tall people, some really short people. Even when I see him running up and down the court, it just seems like a small guy. No offense to Bronny. I love LeBron. I love Bronny, right? I love them both. I love what they're doing. I love the history that they're making. I hope they make a bunch of money doing it. But I don't believe that Bronny's ready.
Yeah, I feel like Bronny wouldn't get as much minutes on the Lakers roster as of right now because of that loaded Lakers roster they have. I feel as though they should probably send Bronny down to the G League, get some more experience, some more minutes, maybe even start. You know what I mean? But it's going to be really important for him to gain that experience and knowledge so that he can be a good NBA player for years to come.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So he could last long in the league.
Yeah, I think that eventually, right, you play against the level of competition. So I think if Bronny continues to play in the league or just with, amongst the elite players, eventually he's going to be good.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's just inevitable. I mean, you have one of your dad's the number one guy, basically,
Yeah.
right? You probably have really good trainers. You probably have really good everything, right? And if his heart is in it, I think he'll do excellent.
Yeah.
Right? So many people dissing Bronny.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot of
Bronny,
people
you
are dissing
suck.
Bronny.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna. You're not like your dad. You're
Yeah,
horrible.
a lot of people are saying that the only reason why he's made it this far was because of his dad.
Right.
Disregarding all the hard work, long nights he's put in.
Right.
Which is very, 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 very important for his craft. You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, this guy is not just waking up and walking on the court to go shoot shots.
Exactly.
I mean, he's probably going through a very extensive regiment as far as getting up 5 o'clock in the morning, running, jogging, lifting weights, eating healthy, eating right.
Yeah.
Right. A lot goes into it, and as spectators, all we see is the end result, and sometimes the end result doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Right. Even though you put in a lot of work.
Yeah, and shout out to Bronny, man.
Definitely.
Really getting away from social media,
Yeah.
not listening to the criticism he's taking, and just putting the work in, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that is really good for him and his, well-being. Not buying into all the negativity he's getting thrown at him.
Right.
I feel like that's great for him.
Yeah.
And,
no, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then, I also look at the amount of pressure that Bronny has on his shoulder. Listen, man, your dad is LeBron James, right? If your dad's LeBron James, and this guy's bigger than life when it comes to basketball, almost like a Kobe Bryant, almost like a Michael Jordan.
All right,
and here you come as the son. And the same expectations they had for LeBron, now they have for you. That's a lot of pressure on a kid.
It really is, man.
How old is Bronny right now?
How old is Bronny?
Yeah.
I think his birthday was recent. Today's what, October 7th?
Yeah.
His birthday was October 6th, I think.
Okay.
I think he just turned 20 or 19.
Oh, wow.
I think it was 20, though.
Wow. Hey, listen, let's not forget that Bronny had a scare,
He did.
right?
Yeah. When he was in college during USC, he fainted during the practice. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think he went into a cardiac arrest. And now he's back better than ever in the NBA, following his dreams. So shout out to Bronny.
Listen, shout out to Bronny for.
Shout out to Bronny.
Shout out to Bronny. This guy's doing it. Listen, see, this is exactly why. This is a prime example. Look at this guy. Look at this. You.
Hello, we're back on. Sorry for the malfunction there, folks.
That wasn't a malfunction, ladies and gentlemen. That's just plain out.
Nah, that was a malfunction.
I'm not using my brain.
Anyway, back to the topic at hand here.
This guy's brain.
Bronny went into a cardiac arrest.
That's okay.
And he now came back better than ever, played a little bit of college ball, and now is in the NBA with his dad. And I think many people forget about what happened to him in college,
Yeah, they do.
And forget that he went through a lot already as it is as a young man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Listen, shout out to LeBron for sticking in there for 50 years playing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this guy's been playing basketball for like 100 years.
Yeah,
It's
it's unbelievable.
Look, LeBron's got that Benjamin Button. You know who Benjamin Button is? He ages in reverse. And that's what it looks like LeBron is doing out here.
It really does.
It was almost yesterday. I remember LeBron playing for Cleveland with Kyrie.
Yeah.
Which, man, what a dynamic that was. And obviously Kyrie hasn't done much since then, but getting a bunch of other trouble.
That's, well.
I mean, shout out to Kyrie, though.
Shout out to Kyrie, because Kyrie was just in the NBA Finals.
He was.
He didn't fall short, but at least he knows he was able to get to that point. Because when he was in Cleveland, he felt like he was under LeBron's shadow. He didn't like that. That's the reason. That's the whole reason to why he left. I feel as though.
Right.
So it's the fact that he went there and made it to the NBA Finals without LeBron. You know, what I mean? I feel like that was a big part for him, so he could show and prove himself that I can make it by myself.
Sure, absolutely.
With obviously the help of Luka, but we're not going.
Yeah, that's another
that's
discussion for another day. Hey, shout out to Kyrie too. I know we give it a lot of shout outs, but this is episode 1, so we're just trying to get all this in because episode 2 is going to be crazy. But episode 1, we're just trying to get you guys to kind of hear some of the stuff we're going to be talking about. But back to Kyrie really quickly. Shout out to Kyrie for getting in all that trouble over a book or whatever he published, not published, but what is the word? He presented on his Instagram. Right, and it made a big stink. He lost all his endorsements. This guy lost his literally everything. But now,
lost the Nike deal.
But now he's kind of bounced back.
Yeah, he bounced back. Right? He signed with a new shoe company.
Right? Got a new shoe deal, a new shoe company. Yeah. Right. It's sad sometimes when you have the powers that be controlling kind of what you get to say and what you get to do, and kind of takes away your freedom of speech and the different things that you're allowed to post on your own channel.
Because a lot of people see what you're posting.
Right, exactly. You know? So if the big guys don't think that you should be doing that, then they snatch those
privileges
away from you, right? Yeah. It's like, hey, we kind of put you up here. You got to do what we ask you. If not, you got to go your own way. And we've seen that happen over and over countless times. Throughout the NBA, all over entertainment, rappers, singers, NBA, wherever you go, right? It's kind of a sad thing.
It's happening all over the world.
It's happening all over, yeah. So we don't want to lose our particular freedoms, but I guess you got to pick and choose who you go in business with, at that point. But still, shout out to Kyrie, shout out to Bron, shout out to Bronny. What are some other? We were kind of talking earlier. What were some other father-son duos that you know of that's been duos. No, not really duos, right?
Not duos, The only real duo is LeBron and Bronny.
Right. And that's why that's so much history.
Yeah.
Because they're really the only two that, I guess that would be playing on the same court together.
Yeah.
Right? So shout out to them. But what were some of the other father and sons that just so happened to make it to the NBA?
So if we're going old school here, we could obviously start off with Del Curry, Stephen Curry.
Right.
And we can't forget about his brother Seth. Seth is a really good
shout out to
role player too.
Listen, shout out to Steph Curry. Steph Curry started his own movement, which I call it the 3-point movement.
Yeah.
Now every single kid across I was going to say America, but we're just going to call it across the world at this point, wants to shoot step back 3-pointers.
Like Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. And it was to the point where Steph Curry was making so many 3-pointers. They actually said there was a magnet in the ball.
I
don't know how true that is. I look at some shots and I'm in like, wow. This guy must shoot 1 million shots.
Yeah. A lot of work and dedication put into that.
Listen, man, this guy is like, if basketball was target practice, this guy never misses.
Yeah.
If it was target practice, right?
Steph Curry's the greatest shooter of all time, right there.
He really is. I gotta give a shot to Steph. Even if there is a magnet in the ball, which I don't know if it is or not, but if it is, hey, more power to him. Maybe they put a magnet in LeBron's ball. Listen, this is weird. Pause that. Pause that. Matter of fact, edit that. Don't even put that in there. Maybe they put a magnet in LeBron's ball. Listen, pause all the way, pause. Okay? Pause so far left. We gotta pause that. We gotta almost take that out. I don't even know if I can. I might want to take that out. I don't know. Anyway, in the NBA Spalding basketballs that some of the NBA
players it's not Spalding anymore, it's Wilson.
Whoever it is. Listen, that's weird too, but whatever. So it's not Spalding's balls, it's Wilson's balls now, but that's okay, whatever. No, you said that. I didn't say that. You said it's Wilson's. It's Wilson's what?
Wilson's basketball.
Okay. All right.
You over here saying balls and stuff.
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? So word on the street is there may be magnets in the
basketball item
that they use to shoot, the apparatus that they use to shoot with.
Just say basketball.
Listen, the apparatus that they use to shoot with. I don't even know if that's like a horrible word to use with that. Anyway, whatever. Okay, that's funny, right? Ha ha. Okay, joke on me. All right, I'm the butt of that joke. Fine. Who else? Who else you got? Was Scotty's son in there?
Yeah, Scottie Pippen Jr. actually. A lot. He was he played for a couple of different teams. I think right now he's on the Memphis Grizzlies. I believe so.
You gotta come with the facts, bro.
I'm just stating who has been in the NBA. I don't know the specific teams.
Okay.
But I know the sons who have been in the NBA. You know,
Listen,
Rick Barry's son.
Here's what I need
Or-
everybody to do in the comment section. And you can obviously, we can obviously Google this too, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Not necessarily saying that they had to play together, but just the fact that they both made it to the league. Comment and tell us who these people were. Who else you got? You got LeBron and Bronny. You got Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan's son never made it to the league.
Nah,
Okay,
he only
Michael
went
Jordan's
to
son
college.
made it to college. He didn't make it to the league. Right?
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen,
Dell
Pippen
Curry,
Jr.
Steph Curry, and Seth Curry.
Man, that guy had two of his sons.
Two
make
of
it.
his sons
Jeez
in the
Louise,
NBA,
he
yeah.
must have had some sort of secret sauce. I can't say anything. That's the guy had secret sauce. Okay, pause. You're right. That's a pause moment. The secret sauce. I get it. What are these props you have here? Why do you have props up in a show anyway? Shout out to the background here. This Kobe. Listen, this Kobe poster is
It's a very strong poster.
It's
yeah,
strong.
bro. Yeah.
Right? That's a strong. Shout out to Kobe, man. R.I.P. Kobe. R.I.P. Matumbo. R.I.P.
He
Kobe.
just passed too. Yeah.
Listen, yeah. R.I.P. to Matumbo. R.I.P. to Kobe, man. Let's have a moment of silence for Kobe. Let's give him a 5-second moment of silence here. Why are you like? We're trying to give some. I can't do anything with this guy. Listen. All right, listen. Before we end this, okay? Before we end this, I need to know your top 5. Who today are your top 5 starters for the Olympics?
Top 5 starters today.
Today,
Not all time.
not all time, because you can't. Because then we would have to go back to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And Kareem and all that. Hold up. Let me pause you. Let me pause there for 1 second. How much does Kareem hate LeBron right now? For
A
passing?
lot, actually, for passing his
Every
scoring
time
record.
I see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he never looks excited to see LeBron. Is all I'm saying. This guy
Yeah.
hates LeBron. He hates LeBron.
He doesn't like LeBron
Kareem
too
hates
much.
everybody. Do you not see? Like every time I see Kareem,
Maybe
time
he's
they-
just getting old.
Yeah,
But
maybe he's old and
besides
grumpy.
that point, like
Maybe he's an old grumpy, just an old grumpy guy. I don't know. But every time I see Kareem, this guy just looks mad.
Yeah, he
he's
does.
mad about
He does.
everything. He's mad about the league. He always says negative stuff about everybody. He hates everybody. Listen, Kareem. Listen, we respect Kareem. He's done a lot.
one of the greatest of all time.
One of the greatest of all times. But hey, man, nobody's shooting the skyhook anymore. That's all I'm saying. Which is cool. Anyway, back to you with your 5. Olympic 5, All-Star 5, Olympic 5.
starting
Doesn't matter. Just give me the 5.
Olympic starting 5.
And everybody at home, you could in the comment section put your 5. Put your starting 5 today. Not starting 5 from 1960 or 1985 or nothing like that. Put your starting 5 today in the comments. Go ahead.
Okay. At my 1, I will go Steph Curry, obviously. Greatest point guard of all time, in my opinion.
Okay, Steph Curry. I like that. I can go with Steph.
Yeah. I'm going to skip the shooting guard position for now because I'm a little bit stuck on that.
Okay.
Small forward, LeBron, obviously.
Okay.
Power forward, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
And then at center, I would have Joel Embiid because he recently just moved over, I guess, because he's a U.S. citizen. So he went and played with Team USA this past summer. So Steph, I have so far Steph, LeBron, KD, and Joel.
Steph, LeBron, KD, Joel. I hate Joel. I'm sorry. I don't hate Joel. Let me take that back. I don't hate him. I just don't think. Maybe it's a Sixers curse.
I will say this. Joel is a character. He does get injured from time to time. I think that has to do with his weight because he weighs so much. It's hard on his knees.
Yeah, Joel just looks like a big baby to me. Every time I see him play, he's limping, he's hurting, he's his hair makes me a little angry every now and again. And he just never looks like he's up to 100% health to play.
That's reasonable.
And it's been his entire career on the Sixers. And I start to think back to the Sixers and just, man, the Sixers had some really great players. They just never had. Are you dissing me on the low?
I am listening.
I love the Sixers,
I'm
by
listening.
the way. I love the Sixers.
I don't think
don't
you
have a
do.
problem with it. I do love the Sixers. I mean, we've been to literally
We've been,
every basketball game from here to the West Coast. I mean, so we love the Sixers. I love the Sixers. But even though we love the Sixers, they just never seem to get the job done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what it is. And Joel Embiid, I don't know how you pronounce the guy's name. That's how much I don't really follow that guy. He just never looks like he's 100% healthy. He never looks like he's ready to play. He's always just on the bench or just doing something ridiculous. Who's the other guy?
I would put, for my shooting guard, I would go Anthony Edwards.
Okay, nice.
Anthony Edwards, yep.
Anthony Edwards. What a cocky young fella that is. That's another. Listen, Anthony Edwards is episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode 2 was Anthony Edwards and a couple of those other young guys. What's the other young guy? Grizzlies.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, couple hotheads. Man, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about these hotheads coming into the league. Disrespected.
The thing is, I feel like the thing is with Anthony Edwards, though, he can be cocky, but he knows how to back it up.
Listen.
He knows how to back it up.
Anthony Edwards gets the job done. I'm not going to hold you on that. Anthony Edwards does get the job done.
He does.
Anthony Edwards, I've seen, and man, we'll run some of his highlights on episode 2. But man, he gets the job done. Anthony Edwards does get. Ja Morant.
Ja Morant, on the other hand.
Ja Morant. He's just, man. Listen, these young guys are coming up from these neighborhoods, and they're jumping right into the league, millions of dollars. Hard to change kind of the environment stuff you came from, even though you have to change that.
Well, the thing is, people may not know this about Ja Morant, but Ja Morant lived in the suburbs. He went to a private school, if you didn't know that.
Okay.
And he's over here, guns and all these other violent acts, and it's just wasn't looking too well for him at the time. He was suspended for, I think, 25 games for his actions,
Yeah.
It just wasn't looking too good. I feel like he has a good head on his shoulders as of right now. I think he's just really looking to prove the doubters wrong and get back into the NBA season.
Yeah.
So yeah. High hopes for Ja Morant.
High hopes for Ja Morant. If he just focuses on, you know what? Let's go ahead and give Ja Morant. I like Ja Morant. He's come a long way, man. He's just a silly kid. He's a silly kid. He still has learning. A lot to learn. Yeah. But as far as his game and what they pay him to do, put it on the show and entertaining everybody, I think he does a good job.
Yeah.
At that. Anthony Edwards also, but man, they just got to get their minds right. It's definitely a mindset. Definitely up here, man. To be able to manage your money, your celebrity, and then your common sense, which sometimes goes out the window when you get the fame and you get the money. But that's episode 2. So good stuff, man.
Great stuff today.
I think we said a lot here for episode 1.
I feel like we covered a lot in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Great episode. Great first episode. Tune in for more.
Definitely tune in for more. Episode 2 coming soon. We're gonna try to give you guys good information, some statistical information, our own opinions, right? Doesn't really matter, right? We want to hear from you. We want to hear your opinions. We want you to comment, like, subscribe, right? All that good stuff. Yeah. And we'll give them more. Episode 2 coming soon.
Yep. Oh, and before we head off, we will be participating in a rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to end the show. Okay.
So we're going to close every episode with the rock, paper, scissors, what you're telling me.
Yep.
So if I win, I get to close the episode. If you win, you get to close the episode. All right. Nice. And also, in some future episodes, we'll have...
winning.
Are you dissing me again?
No.
Jeez, you've been dissing me the whole show. Like, why is he dissing me the whole show? Somebody comment why he's dissing me the whole show, please. Listen, we're going to give some giveaways. We got some giveaways coming. Episode 2. Episode 2 is going to be crazy because we're going to have some giveaways. And I think you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love what we got.
Big things coming on the way.
Yeah. So, all right, let's rock, paper, scissors and see who gets to close this episode.
I'm about to win.
All right, let's do it. You ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Battle paper.
Here we go. So, all right. The mic's been in my face the whole time. I got these are cool mics, too. The studio is nice. All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. I guess I'll lose. All right, whatever. Go ahead and close it.
All right, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And thank you for watching. Until next time.
Peace.